Hi, Yurshan. It's been a long time since I walked in this park with the kangaroos, where we walked yesterday. And why I'm pointing the camera down is that the path has become more overgrown with grass, and up here it's gotten quite narrow. And I tell myself this joke, it's because I haven't been walking on it. I haven't been clearing the path every day or two to keep the path, as we say in English, well trodden. Now I can't see any kangaroos today, which is unusual. There's usually lots of them. Not very warm tonight, so I wonder what it's like for you living in your apartment with your parents, and I wonder what you will be doing this time of day. I think it's about 8:30 here in Hobart, so it'll probably be, I think, 5:30 where you are. So I just wonder what things you do and if your parents have a routine. Anyway, let's just look up here. It's really not looking very tidy and neat like a park. It's got so many weeds, and I don't mind weeds. I'm unusual. I quite like weeds because I think that it's just nature. It's just nature when humans aren't here. We have nature to take over for us. Although some of these weeds are not good for the Australian plants and probably animals, but they're still lovely. They're still lovely to look at. They're still just amazing. Amazing, perfect creations. This one's a bit scary because it's got lots of prickles on it and it's all a bit rough looking. Anyway, now look at this. I don't think you can see it so good. Let's just come to here. I love these weeds. They're so lovely. But then I'm a bit crazy. And up here, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes the sun comes over that hill and lights up the grass. When it's dry, it turns gold. And sometimes you see rabbits. Not just kangaroos, but you see rabbits here. And they just stand up on their back legs and they just watch you. They're very sweet. This is one of my favourite parts of the park. Walking up here just under the hill. And here, and I'll show you some other favourite bits too. This probably doesn't look as good through the camera as it does. Oh no, but this looks good through the camera, I think. It's beautiful through here. Looking up on the hill there. And it's so good because this park sometimes just has nobody in it. And particularly this time of day, there's not usually anybody around, which I love. It's the best time to come here. Look at these amazing trees, walking through those trees. And the birds here in the day, the birds here, Shen, in the day, you get white cockatoos. Often you get them, and you get magpies, those black and white birds. Now this is the other part of the hill I love, but the grass needs to be longer, and like I said, when it gets dry, the sun shines on the dry grass and it's all golden. But because we don't get any sun, and this is beautiful, and it's often raining, everything is very green, which is lovely too. I love these grasses. And here, isn't that beautiful? Just the hill and the trees on the hill and the beautiful flowers. So I have been trying to, well, no, that's not true. I have been spending hours, yeah. I don't know sometimes whether I should say some things because it makes me sound like I'm a liar, okay? But last night I didn't sleep at all. I had about an hour's snooze, just sitting down, but not lying down today. And that's all I got. I've been, what we say in English, editing two videos to send you, and they're still not ready, Yoshen. They just take hours because I'm slow. Hours and hours and hours to get ready for you to watch. But they're good for me to do too, because then all my feelings about the dragons and the pyramids, I can put it all onto video so that I don't forget some of the important things, because this is what happens. I move on to other things and then I forget things. So it's good to make the videos. Oh, look at all these grasses. Just amazing grasses. Oh, look at that. These beautiful grasses. Wow, it's amazing. So, Might just go for a little run along here, and you can watch the road as I run up here. And it's really good. I got this really good way of running now, because for a while it was really weird. I thought I'd lost my ability to run, and now when you come back, I'll show you my secret of how I got to run again. I'm still not a good runner at all, but it helps my body not get so tired when I use my attention. And this is where the magpies love to come up to, and I can't see any at the moment, but they should be here. The magpies, they disappear for some parts of the year. Don't know where they go, but they disappear, and then they come back. When they come back, they've usually got well-grown babies. I think that's the pattern. They go and bring up their babies somewhere else, and then when they're grown a bit, they fly back to this park. This park is just so overgrown now. It's great, I love it. I like parks that aren't too neat, which probably drives you a bit crazy, because you probably like neat things. So beautiful. All this beautiful grass and flowers. Man. So one day I met a dog here, and he looked like he was lost. So I took him to the vet, and then they found out where his owner was, and his owner came and picked him up. That was a bit weird. So I just started to pat him. It was right here by this chair, and there was this big dog. And I just thought, oh, he's just a friendly dog. So I started patting him, and then he followed me to my car. It was so weird. And so I got him to jump in, and I took him home and rang up the vet, and they said, "I'll bring him to us, and we'll find his owner if we can." So we're just going to take you down to the community vet, where there'll be lots of friendly people, and they will give you a little microchip check. So here's the building we went to yesterday. From the back. I'm just going to go for a bit more of a run, because I don't always feel like running, and today I do. So it's weird, because I have had no sleep except for an hour, and I'm full of beans. So what I've done with those videos is both the videos, they're quite long, but they both talk about the same things, and I thought, well, that's all right. I've been talking about the same things now for, I think it's about a month or 5 weeks, and it never sounds right. And the last video I did seemed to be a bit better, so I thought, oh, okay, I'll edit that one. And then, when was it? I think it was today, I looked at one I made a couple of days beforehand, because I'm really churning them out. I do lots of videos, and most of them just don't make any sense. So I found one that I did. It was a long video, you know, and it was on the same subject, and I thought, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I edited that so you get 2 versions of the same thing, and I even have a third video as well, which is on the same things again, but will be a bit different again. So we get three long, boring videos of the same subject, which will drive you mad. Drive you absolutely mad. So you'll never want to watch any more. And that will end all my video making, I expect. I hope you're able to get some exercise, Yushen. So, joints, I don't know what it's like for the people underneath you if you start jumping around in your apartment, but joints like a bit of jumping and jarring, for sure. You have no idea all the different videos I've tried to make to send you that just don't work out, like exercise videos and things I've worked out for your ankles. There's a good place to do exercise up in the park, but someone's up there at the moment. So any exercises for your lower body. Now you won't be able to hear me though. And just so you will be able to hear me, so remember our exercise, we point our fingers down in our lower back, and then we bring 1 foot forward and we come up on our heels. Remember that one? Up on our heels. And if we lean down into those hands and push the pelvis forwards, and then we bring our weight forwards. And really lean down into those hands and notice the whole world gets bigger. I'm not going to move my arms around, but the whole world in front of us gets bigger. Notice the flow through effect into all parts of your body and out beyond our body. And don't just observe it, actually drop into the effect. And what we say in English, immerse yourself in it. Get into the feeling of it. Let it carry you. And if we had more time, we would go through more steps, but I'm not going to do that in the car park. And then we bring our weight back onto the back leg. Lean down again. World opens up. Bend the back knee, and you can go back further. Heels lifted. Leaning down, pelvis forward, world opens up. Yep, and then I'm going to finish because there's all people everywhere. So, anyway, that's a silly little version because you couldn't see anything, but anyway, that was fun. There are much stronger ankle exercises that I've been experimenting with for you, which I think will be okay. I worked okay with Ange. Anyway, Yushin, I'll tell you something about myself. I hate saying I'm going to do something and then it never gets done, and only half doing a thing and not giving you the whole thing. And some people are really good at finishing things off and going, here you go, here's the finished version. And for me, it's really hard to finish things off. It just takes so much effort. But I don't like leaving things half finished. And I hate saying, oh yes, I'll keep working on this video, keep working on this video, keep working on it. Because this has been going on for fucking weeks. It's been, like I said, 4 or 5 weeks since I've been trying to send you a video on dragons and pyramids. And where has it got me? It's got me onto 2 videos which aren't finished yet, but hopefully I thought one would definitely be finished today, and it's nowhere near finished. And I have a second one which is, again, it's probably half finished. And then if I do get those finished, I've got a third one which I haven't even looked at that to see what's involved with that, or if it is presentable or not. Anyway, Yushen, so... those people have left now. Wonder if I go up and do some exercises next to that building. No, I think I'm going to go home, Yushen. Some little switch just went off because I gotta just be sensible here and go home and drive home and be safe and all of that stuff, because I need to rest. I don't want to have a car accident. I don't want to have an accident. God bless you, Yushan. Thanks for maybe watching my videos. Thanks for being in China so I can talk to you. God bless. Bye for now. Bye for now.